morning and happy Sunday, and welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream. Here for Let's Make a Meme Coin and Crypto. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're watching over on YouTube. And if you're watching over on X, make sure to like and repost. Now, obviously, if you've been watching the channel, you know that we are in the midst of making a meme coin. We got some of the branding done. I do want to talk about some of that stuff today. Obviously, it's going to be community driven, right? When I say make a meme coin, no bundled supply, fair launch on Ethereum, no taxes, nothing like that. No pump fund stuff. I'm looking into getting a contract made. I want to get an original one made for you guys. And today we just want to finalize a name for it. Like we want to make sure we have a good name for it and those sorts of things. I do want to give a shout out to my sponsor, VECHAIN. I'm supposed to have a customized link, but I don't have one yet. So make sure you check out VECHAIN. Obviously, one of the best projects in our space right now. Really, thugging it out. Even when the bear market could be upon us. Who knows? We're having a little bit of a bounce back today. I don't know. Maybe we're coming back. Who knows? But at the end of the day, in the crypto space, the goal remains the same. If it dumps, we buy the dip, and those sorts of things. Now, obviously, one of our and we're gonna have doubters, right? People are gonna just get mad that we're making a meme coin in general, but we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. Honda, how we doing, baby? What's up? What's up? We have Selmo Fudd. How we doing? Honda says meh. I know. The market has me feeling like meh, too. Go to church or something bothering people this early? What's up, Selmo? How we doing? What's up, Unk? Rick Rock, Lord's Day. Well, I got my ETH logo back. My other channel got deleted. What's up, Honda? Dude, it's good to see you back. It's been a while, bro. GM, go to the gym and go to church, you heathens. I actually went bowling last night. I actually had some alcohol for the first time in a long time. Dude, I went to this bowling alley and got an IPA because I like IPAs. You say what you want. Dude, they gave me the biggest, most aggressive mug, and I was absolutely floored after that first one. But finally beat my girlfriend in bowling, and she usually kicks my ass, but I won last night. So now believers will be mugged. Hodl, Ethan Pulse. Hey, let's go. Meh as fuck. I know. Lev with the XRP army in the house now. Dude, that's one thing I love about XRP is the community is just so strong, and you guys will never go away, right? Momo Army in the house. What's up? We already got somebody shilling bullish in the chat. This motherfucker got lit and locked in. No, I went out to oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, in bowling I did. Yeah, I had a drink, dude. I was fucking locked in. And then we played arcade games too, which I won. It was so funny because we're playing Mario Kart at the arcade, and I beat my girlfriend in Mario Kart, but I have a sneaking suspicion that, if you play Mario Kart at home on a system, if you're winning, you're winning. Obviously in first place, if you're in first place in Mario Kart, you have a target on your back. But the arcade ones, man, I'm doing the best driving. They don't let you pull away. They keep the second person behind you. But it's just funny to see my girlfriend so locked in on the Mario Kart, right? Were you using bumpers? No, I wasn't. I was not using bumpers in bowling. I got 2 strikes last night. That's not bad. I'm actually ass at bowling, but buying more Pulse every week. We need more Monero though, and Doge. Yeah, obviously, privacy coins are the talk of the town right now, right? All right, so we made some art for our meme coin. We're making another meme coin. If you guys are new, we're launching another meme coin. I'll tell you guys when. You guys will be the first to know. Obviously, like I said before, I will be getting 5% of the supply. That'll be it though, and then the rest is up for the community to decide. I know people don't like that, but if it's my meme coin, I'm gonna try to make something from it. And obviously, it's not like 60% surprise. You guys, my community, will find out about it first, and then we'll just try to tell a story, have some bring the OG meme coins back to the chain, because honestly, the Solana trenches are cooked, and it's just we don't get the same meme coins we got from 2021 anymore, If people are looking for a 2021, I got 3 words for you. You're done, son. I know. Yo, are we rich again? Yes, we are. Yes. What's up, Beast Encounters, my brother? How we doing? We have the Santa team, the Santa shillers in the chat today. Do I need to buy ETH now, or still can I wait till Wednesday? I think you can wait till Wednesday, because today on the stream, we're going to come up with a name. We need a name. Okay. You guys will know before I launch. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to get I'm not gonna do I don't want to do a platform to launch the contract unless there's a good one, because I don't trust them. I wish you had 60%. No, I can't do the 60% of the supply, dude. Because like no one likes those meme coins. You know, they just don't like them. You know, they don't. No one likes those anymore. And I might even get 5%. I might just get like 1 or 2%. We'll see. But I'll launch it with some liquidity. I'll burn the liquidity so it can't be messed with. And then a lot of people can add liquidity if they want. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can build a community around it. Our goal is to appeal to like out of the MetaMask, Uniswap, you know, ERC20 tokens, which are like I think being overlooked for like Phantom and Pump Fun and you know Jupiter and stuff like that. But yeah, but you proved that you won't sell on us on data. I know people still don't believe me, but like if you look at my you know, the last meme coin that I did, and obviously I didn't make that meme coin like for well, I made it on purpose, but it was for a promotion for a project called OmniSwap. They want me to showcase their token launching platform, and you guys wanted me to do something with it. I added like a lot of liquidity to that. I bought a lot of the token, and I never sold zero, you know? But I think I made a mistake with that one because it wasn't centralized from the beginning, because using that platform, they had a lot of people that were already in the token that were just buying it, and their platform would take like a certain amount of the taxes and stuff like that. It's just, I could never get ahead. I kept trying to buy all the supplies, but no. Just split up the supply in multiple wallets so each holds less than 2%, for example, better in your hands than someone else's. Yeah, here's the issue with that, is that no one trusts those projects anymore. And I get it. Like people want to see all the supply in one person's hands, and maybe you guys trust me, but the general population, that's if this meme coin does well, which we don't know, it's a very small chance. Most meme coins die, right? If this meme coin does well, they're going to see a bunch of the wallets connected, and it's going to turn them off. So if we can get something out there that's different, because no one's doing that anymore. No one's launching an ERC20 token with, you know, low supply held by a bunch of wallets and stuff like that. You know, that no one's just doing that. No one's doing that anymore. You know, they won't see it though. Split it. I'm not going to make 100 wallets, and that's too much work, you know? And then at the end of the day, if you want to, you know, sell some of those funds, you know, or send some of those, they're going to see the connection, and I don't want any like big, I don't know, investigation, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just fair launch, and we'll put all the best meme coins do well like that. They just, I mean, not all of them, but like over time. I'm talking about like Pepe, right? It's like the put out there. There's no like Doge and Pepe. There's no use case. There's no utility. It's just a meme coin, and if people like it, they like it. You know, obviously you guys will be first to get some. Now I can't stop some of you motherfuckers from buying up a bunch of the supply, but just try to take it easy, because it's better for the project altogether. And if you're going to buy a lot of supply, you guys use different wallets. But at the end of the day, you know, like I don't want anything to be tied back to me. You know, 50% went to Vitalik. Yeah, but then he sold it. You know, I can send some to Vitalik. That was a you know, that was a good marketing thing. But fair launch and full dilution is essential, especially for memes. Yes. No, I agree. And, you know, maybe I can just DM some people and harass them, and maybe like, hey man, let's bring MetaMask back. Let's bring fucking Ethereum back. And a lot of people are complaining about Ethereum fees, but it's going to be zero taxes. And yes, dude, like I know Ethereum can be a bitch sometime, but the fees are not that bad, you know. Vitalik sold after zeros were killed, and it made a statement. That's true. That is true. Yeah, that is true. So maybe I should send some to Vitalik. Yeah. Make Ethereum great again, Mega. Ooh. Yeah, but is it a meme though? We want a good meme coin with it. You know, we want a good meme coin with it too. You know, honestly, I'm not sold on any of the names, but I do like that one. But I'm sure there's a Make Ethereum great again meme out there. You know, we want to keep it PG. We want to keep it for everybody. We want no political anything, nothing tied to it. We want to make it good, you know? PC, if you will. Use manu.fun. Nah, I don't want anything tied to anything. Yeah, you don't need the supply, you need believers. That's the issue. Wasn't a name suggestion. I know, but it's pretty cool, right? Unity, take your time. I am. Have to send some to the OJ degenerates. Portnoy, I'm not sending anything to Portnoy. Maybe Elon and Vitalik, but not Trump. Portnoy and Trump are not good for this space. Like the general perception is not good on them because of Melania token and Trump token. But Elon and Portnoy, Elon and Vitalik for sure. Yeah. If I knew that Elon had a wallet, if I knew his public wallet, I would definitely send it. I know Vitalik's is public, but so my goal this week is to just work on the contract, just get that figured out. It'll definitely be after Wednesday. So I'm gonna take my time with this, guys, nice and steady. A lot of people say time it with the market, but the truth is like the volume in crypto isn't there right now. It's just not, even though we're pumping a little bit. It could be a dead cat bounce, who knows? But I don't know. This doesn't feel legit. A lot of people think like we're bottomed out, but it doesn't feel that way to me. You know, it feels very stagnant. Very, very stagnant. You know, I don't know. You have our administration telling us that we're not going to have a recession, and who knows? Who knows? But who cares? Because the goal is just to make a good meme coin. And if it remember, Pepe was born at the start of a bull run, barely, but still in the middle of a bear market. You know, it was still like dead out there, especially for meme coins. And a lot of people think that, you know, the trenches are cooked. The trenches are cooked, but I think we can get a fucking good meme coin again. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking good meme coin. And the goal is just to tell a story with it. Maybe I'll like do some more shit with it, but you know, this is where you can get easily caught offside, then move up or down can be violent. I know, exactly. You just don't know. But what we're going to try to do is just ERC20 token. I'm going to incentivize. I'll make a how to buy video, of course, incentivize people to use MetaMask and talk about MetaMask, the OG chain, you know, no taxes, maybe reflections and stuff. But I think for reflections, you need taxes. And I don't want any taxes. You know, I don't want any taxes for the pro. I just don't, because trading on Ethereum is obviously a lot to ask for people, because it's not that Solana, it did have the pump fund meta, but one of the appeals to Solana was the fact that the fees were dirt cheap. And that's the appeal to every other network except Ethereum. Because if you've been here for a while, you know, one of the biggest problems we had for Ethereum really was just being charged insane miner fees. Insane. But obviously, you know, Ethereum moved from proof of work to proof of stake, which isn't going to make it cheaper than anybody else. It's not going to make it faster than anybody else. But say what you want about Ethereum, biggest TVL, and it's the biggest chain. It's old faithful. It doesn't have downtime like we even saw with SWI. It didn't talk, you know what I mean? Those sorts of things. Auto LP is better than Reflect. Yes, either way, no taxes. Okay. Yes. Auto LP. I think that's with same contract as Pepe, right? I'm going to talk to some people about that. Selma says the Clarity Act needs to be signed for all that. Yeah. The good thing about good legislation and law for crypto is that it's going to help us in the future for any administrations that want to fuck this space up again. But, you know, I think this administration, our current administration, is helping the crypto space, but also helping themselves. It's obvious with Melania and Trump token, you know. So it's kind of hard to see those things when the market's pumping and everybody's like filled with ecstasy. You know what I mean? But like now we can see it's like they're fucking. And shout out to the Santa community. I appreciate you guys rating the stream. I guess I can give you guys a shout out since you guys are on the stream shilling. Like if you're gonna come repost my stream, if a Santa person reposts my stream, I can show your shit. Is it a new Santa? When was this made? I don't know which one was made. Finvesta has Auto LP. Pepe is zero tax though. I don't believe that is true. Auto LP sounds manual and reliant on developers. No, I don't think so. I don't think Honda. I think it does. I'm going to deep dive a little more. I've been looking into how to make Ethereum contracts from scratch. It's not that hard. It's just easy to mess up something. And there's protocols to launch, but some of these protocols, like you're tied to them forever. Like you always give tax back to the protocol that helped launch your token, which was a mistake with the last one, you know? And I want my community to be the first ones in this token, you know, or look, it's a public fucking live stream. It's not fucking, you know, it's not a private live stream. You know what I mean? Like, so people are watching, they can get in on it too. Auto LP is from tax. Same with burns and reflections. Yeah, I know. Auto LP is good though, too, you know? But I just think taxing on top of being on Ethereum is a lot to ask, you know? It's a lot to ask from people right now. It's already expensive as fuck out there. Yeah, man, Alipay is awesome if you're right about the tax. Maybe like very, very small, like 0.25, but talk about it. Like it adds to the LP, which is good because you want your product to be liquid. Because I'm not going to put too much up front. Probably like 10, 15K, something like that. I'll put an initial LP. What's up, Blaze? How we doing? I love this. Is exactly how shitcoins should have always been. Meme coins, man. I thought Doge. People always shit on meme coins, like whatever. But Dogecoin's only 5 years younger than Bitcoin, right? Should keep rising. The base wave, man. End up on Coinbase. No, I don't want to be on base. No, I just want to be on ETH. You can capitalize on a slow downturn if it's good. Could be a huge opportunity to set us up for the next cycle. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to buy one. So the cool thing, I'm going to buy 1% of the supply and pay. You can do if your tokens, do what you want with them, right? If someone hypothetically comes in and buys all the supply, I can't do shit about that, right? That's like any project. But obviously, the bigger the project gets, the more expensive that's going to be. So I'm thinking about having the contract will be done this week sometime, after Wednesday, because I know some of you guys get paid Wednesday or whatever. But I'll let you guys know. We'll go on a live stream. We'll announce it here. I will launch it and then I will announce it. But no one's going to be, We'll come up with some ideas for the ticker, I'll keep you guys posted. Obviously, I'm going to get in before, right? Obviously, and try to buy as much, maybe 1 to 2% of the supply. I'll have my wallet. You guys can see my wallet. And of course, I will be taking profits to pay for things for the project if it gets to a point where I need to, The issue I ran into with the other project, which remember wasn't just decided to roll with it, was putting too much of my own money into it and just like having to give up because I have no more money. I have no more money to put in a Like I'm telling you guys, that daddy on base set me back like $250,000. Like that is so much money. And this is before the bull run started to kick in, like the real pump. So that could have been like $1 million or some shit. Like I got fucking wrecked. And so the video I showed you guys was 160K in ETH on chain. That's from trading other projects in my own Ethereum, right? Or based ETH, buying back into the daddy coin. And people could say what they want. Oh, you stole money from the project. It wouldn't make sense for me to put that much money in a project that hit about 9 million at all-time high. It just wouldn't make sense, right? It wouldn't make sense. I paid for influence. Obviously, that helped pumped it. Andrew Tate's daddy at the time, which was made 2 weeks after ours, which is crazy, pumped the project. And I know a lot of you guys made a ton of money. How much money are you going to be making to be able to swallow 250? That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, it wasn't good for me. That really, really wrecked me. I got to tell you. And I know a lot of people are upset that I stopped paying for the project, dude, but it's just, I had art, like custom art made. I had websites made. I have people I paid, like ask Blazes in here in the Telegram. I had mods that I paid. I had like 4 mods that I would pay every month. And like, I felt so bad when I had to not fire them, but let them go. I gave them 3 months pay. Like, I gave him 3 months. And I didn't tell people this, but this is like in February when I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore. It's too expensive. I gave them 3 months pay, even though I was only paying like $500 a month, but it depends on what country they're from. Like that was a lot of money. I gave them 3 months pay so they could, whatever. I know, cause Blair worked for me. And a few other mods. Like I had to pay them. Then for CoinMarketCap listing, Fast Track was $5K. Then for like each like video I got made for these projects, like was like a couple $1,000s. Like, we had like unique own art and videos and stuff like that, merch, stuff like that. Like it's expensive, man. Plus everything you can see on chain of me buying back the token to try to control the supply, because the issue was when I first made the token, it was for, like I said, a promotional video. And then like, some of my chat was just like, why don't you just do something with this? And I was like, all right. But I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit. I didn't know that I probably should have bought a lot of supply. I didn't know that the protocol I was using had people that bought it already. And it did well. I got to like almost 10 million, which is good for a meme coin. Like we don't see that. Even though it's like for a day, it's not bad, But I know a lot of you guys made money because a lot of you guys DM'd me and said you made money. But BSC has a lot of USDC too. I know that network has a reputation with shitcoins though. No, I just want to do OG ETH. We got you this time. Learn from mistakes. Yeah, bro. You need to promote on Discord and TG. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that stuff going. But I like the way that Dogecoin and Pepe. Obviously, Dogecoin had a lot of help from Elon Musk, but Pepe, man, just doesn't do anything. It just exists, and people pump. We already have a good narrative. The narrative is just the fight against pump fund. and to bring back Ethereum tokens that can last, that you can hold for an extended amount of time without getting rugged. Like, obviously, there's no expectation of return because it's just a meme coin. There's no intrinsic value. It's like a fucking collectible. But if it does well, it does well, right? Yeah, there's no utility. We're not going to get a fucking promo at the Sphere. You know, we're not going to try to partner with a rapper or anything. We just want to appeal to the masses to use MetaMask, use Uniswap, you know, and believe in Ethereum again. Because say what you want about ETH, but the truth is it's still number 2 in the space. And I mean, the only thing close to it in market cap size are like stable coins, which is Tether. XRP is close too, but you know, what we've seen from Ethereum is that it's kind of unstoppable. You know, it's kind of unstoppable. And I could build on base because it is a layer 2, you know. Honda, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate you. Canadian 8, thank you so much. Buy Pandu Panda, bro? Nah, I'm not gonna buy Pandu Panda. All right. So this posted pretty good too, which I thought was interesting on X. So we made a post with some of the art we made during the stream that one time. So our goal is to come up with a name today. We'll have a name before we get out of here. And keep in mind that people may launch stuff, but it's not me. Okay. So this is the cool art that we made. It's time to take back the space from Pump Fund. Ethereum meme coins will rise again. And it's like the ETH logo breaking up, you know. Yeah, I could have just used Grok for this, but whatever, you know. And it's cool that and people don't like that. There's a lot of Solana maxis, but I think it's a good narrative, right? Like, yeah, let's do it. Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that like miss the good old days, you know. ETH is awesome, but backed by soy. Yeah, it's true. That's true. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. I mean, look at the creator, Vitalik. He wears unicorn socks. You know what I mean? Hey, soy's not that bad. You know, soy may not be for a lot of people. I think like the whole red pill movement really shit on men who are like that, but it's like they're still men, you know? Like Vitalik, yes, he's skinny, gangly, whatever, wears unicorn socks, weird, but his essence is of a man, right? Vitalik's essence is of a man. What's his essence? Creating something great, like breaking through barriers, high status, mission and purpose is life in life with Ethereum. Like it's a huge deal. Like that's the essence of a man. Not you wear unicorn socks and you're not fucking smoking a cigar and kickboxing like Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? Vitalik is still a man. You know what I mean? That's the essence. Just because he's not all fucking macho and shit doesn't make him not a man. Now, it's important to understand that. Like the essence of a man is having a mission and purpose in life that's paramount above everything, right? And he has that. And that's number one. Now, if he was some bum, then I guess you could say that, but he's not a bum, right? In fact, he's more of a man than a lot of these people claim he's not. He's not, because he wears unicorn socks and he's autistic as fuck. You know what I mean? Vitalik isn't the issue. It's the stables on each of these networks. Yeah, but it's powerful, you know? It's powerful. Powerful. And shout out to the Santa community. I appreciate you guys. Agreed. I wasn't saying for Vitalik. I was saying estrogen, Tether, and USDC. Kind of, yeah. Nick Fuentes, I respect. People don't like Nick Fuentes because he's probably racist, right? But there's something about a person who speaks their truth no matter what's going on. You love that. Kayla, good morning. How we doing? A person who speaks their truth and doesn't give a fuck. We love that. All right. So we have to come up with a name. And I was also thinking, like, do we want all these logos in one? This is the essence of the project, is to make people use Uniswap, MetaMask, Ethereum again, and go back to the good old days of OG meme coins. All right. That's the essence. That's what we want. That's our mission, right? That's our angle. That's the narrative. Build a community around a good meme coin that the developers, not bundling, not rugging, and those sorts of things. You know, that's what we want. Right now, I know we just stole pretty much things from other projects, but whatever. We honor these projects, even though SHIB ended up being fucking whatever. But Pepe, I love Pepe. You know, MetaMask, my favorite wallet, best wallet, I think. What's up, Numbers? How we doing? Shout out to the PMV community. I appreciate you guys. Kayla, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Rodney is a real American. Thank goodness. Breath of air. Yeah, Nick Fuentes, like I don't have to like him, which honestly, he's not lying about a lot of things. I'm telling you, growing up, black cousins, raised in black neighborhoods, poverty and stuff. And I get it. People are born with different, I grew up poor too, people grow up with like different circumstances. I'm telling you, some of the shit he's saying is real shit. And that's why it resonates. You know what I mean? The coin is for the fellas. No. We're going to wait to drop the CA. Don't worry. I'll let you guys know. Don't worry. Just be here. It's not going to be probably not over the next week. I'll let you guys know. It's public. It's a public space. It's not some private thing. But I just want to make sure the contract is good. See what works. I'm talking to some people right now. And see what they have. See what they can. One second. Yeah, just be here. I'll let you guys know. And the cool thing is like, on ETH, we don't have to worry about like Solana, because the crazy, one of the downsides of Solana is that like the fees are so low that like people could just buy, sell. Like on Ethereum, you could do that, but like it's not beneficial, Pure meme, yes, pure meme. No use case, no utility, just a meaning. Build a culture around it, And, my goal is to just make sure like it checks all. So my goal is like when we get it established, we want to make sure like all the technicals look good, like renounced contract. There's like no way it could be a scam or rug pull. And obviously if things dump, it dumps, but maybe we can like start partnering. Maybe we can start asking people from these people that we're trying to like, maybe some Ethereum people, or maybe some MetaMask people, or maybe Uniswap people we could talk to about like the protocol and history and stuff like that. Like maybe we can talk to them about that. Say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the meme coin. It's completely fair launch, those sorts of, and because they see what's going on too in the space. Like if you're MetaMask, they see what's going on with Phantom, their competitor. If you're Uniswap, you see what's going on with Jupiter and Radium, their competitor, right? And those sorts of things. If you're Ethereum, you see what's going on with other networks, that are trying to take out ETH, and it feels like no one's on their side right now. No sell tax, no, which is going to be interesting. We'll figure something out. You could do anti-whale measures and stuff like that, but I don't know if I want to do that, because is that truly decentralized if I'm doing anti-whale taxes and stuff like that? Like I know that stuff works, but is it like is it truly decentralized? Just realize your gains when you up 10,000 above your losses. So at some point you have to win more than you lose, for sure, yeah. Santa's here for the holiday. PMV not going. I appreciate the PMV community. You guys are always here, bro. Appreciate you guys. And we know, yeah. The crypto space is interesting because like you can really seem like an expert from a few plays. The truth is like no one talks about their losses. Everyone talks about their wins in the space. But everybody loses. Old sick ass. It's not that I'm sick. I just, for some reason, my sinus is here. Maybe from all that fun. My sinuses are fucked up forever, but old sick ass, what wins? I know, right? Well, we've had some big wins. Jayhawk, you've had some big wins in the space. I've had some big wins too. And we've had some big wins in this space. All right, let's come up with a name. All right, OG meme. So we had a few. It has to look good on X, right? So we had ticker MMM, Mount Meme War. I don't like it. I really like ticker OG for OG memes. Right? I might take you a full year to, it may take you, exactly, yeah. In the garbage meme market, but we want to fucking bring memes back, bro. Bring them back. Yeah, I lost 150K. Maybe I spent 150K on my wins combined. Yeah, I lost all that shit. I maybe spent 150K out of all my wins combined. Yeah, I know it's tough. Thoughts on Wojak pump? I'm not sure. Is Wojak a I think Wojak is an ETH meme. No, it's pump fun again. All right, I'm talking to the guy. I can talking to the contract guy right now. On stream. Free any 12 p.m. EST. Okay. Stop making those weird ass noises in the mic. I'm chatting right now with the. I'm trying to get the contract made. I was gonna make it myself because YouTube is a good. It's a good. I don't want to fuck it up though. So I want to make sure someone we trust, we know is good in the space. You know, that'll make a good solid contract. But obviously we need the ticker and stuff like that. So the goal is meme maxi. How can we do like an ode to the OG memes? Yeah, it's Hayden Davis, isn't it? No, it's not. None of those guys. Just bread? Nah. Make memes great again? DCA? What's up, Elon Musk? Oh, that's your... And like, obviously, like I'm a content creator, so I can make content for it. I just don't want to like do too much. Like we can go over the history of meme coins and stuff like that. We will just make it cool, like educational, like a meme hub kind of, you know, something cool. We'll figure it out. But obviously, like with memes, like they're not supposed to be too like institutionalized or like, you know, they're just supposed to like exist. The first meme coins. All right, let's research on the first meme coin. So, okay, so the first widely recognized and popular meme coin was Dogecoin, launched in December 2013 as a parody of Bitcoin. However, some early, less successful experimental coins also existed, such as Bell's Coin and Lolcoin. That's interesting, right? I don't know if you got in Cat Coin too. Not Hayden Davis, I know, right? Trenches? Nah, no trenches. What's up, crypto? If I see, keep throwing things at me, but that's pretty funny. Maybe that would do well, right? Bell's Coin, created by Billy Marcus. Oh, so Billy Marcus, you know, Billy Marcus created the Dogecoin, was inspired by the virtual currency Bell from Nintendo game Animal Crossing. It was an experiment aimed at making cryptocurrency fun and community oriented, although it never achieved the widespread attention of Dogecoin. Lolcoin, launched in 2011. Lolcoin predates Dogecoin as one of the earliest parodies of Bitcoin. Created by Mitsubishi Goldstein as a cultural experiment. Success of Dogecoin paved the way for a plethora of other meme coins, most notably Shiba Inu, which launched in August 2020 as a direct competitor, often called the Dogecoin killer. And Pepe launched, and it's funny because it never really killed Dogecoin, right? Launched 2023 as inspired by the Pepe the meme, the frog meme. These later coins furthered cemented meme coins as a unique and significant, though highly volatile subcategory in the crypto market. So let's do a Wikipedia on it. I wonder if bro giving out Solana, I'll gamble it. No, Solana. Thank you so much, PMV, for reposting the stream. No, we're not launching today. No. I'll let you guys know. I'll do a stream called, first of all, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll put in the Telegram so you guys know. And I'll put the Telegram out there so you guys can know. And then I'll do a stream and be like, hey, We're going live. Same day. Everything same day. Probably within minutes apart, stuff like that. So dang, I need some dopamine. Hey, it could do well and it could not do well. So, you know, like the truth is like we don't know how it's going to do. There's no promise of return. We just want to make something good for the community. Do it right this time. I did see the Wojak. That's actually pretty funny. I did see the Wojak. Hold on. Shout out to the PMV community. You guys are legit, bro. I did see the Wojak right here. Thank you for that. I think I saw most of my Pepe by this. I wonder if Bells and Lolcoin is a good buy. The thing is, like Crypto of Kings, those are like their own coins. Like they're not tokens. They're their own coins. Like Dogecoins is its own coin. But Lolcoin would be cool, like something like that, like lol, LOL. Let's go to let's do history of memes. Of memes. Oh, I'm trying to. Okay, so we have a history of memes here. MySpace, that's funny. On Rugaboo, no. Lol. Ask AI for a name that suits today's name. I don't want to use AI for anything. It got to be organic, guys. Not for art, nothing. Wife changing money coin. That's actually pretty funny. No, because it's like promising returns, right? Yeah, they're showing our ads, right? All right, here's the history of memes here. Experimental era would be Captain, I guess you could say, or like you can see the borders right here. Surreal era, MLG area, classic era. So let's get to the red border ones. Red border memes. So you have the Beyonce one. Obviously, this is Doge, right? Doge. There's plenty of memes. I don't want to use anybody that's like, obviously, I don't want to use anything like with SpongeBob or Toy Story. That'd be crazy. Let's see. Remember that? Yeah, boy. That'd be actually pretty funny. Remember this guy? But I don't want to use any famous person. Or what we could do is like, we could use a famous person. And then if it does well, like for part of it, you know, we could, you know, like Pepe did was send Matt Fury, like a bunch of the tokens or whatever. Instead of the Fall Guys, call it Bro Guys. Nah. Certic Inu. Dude, remember Certic, bro? Back in the day, you used to swap to Doge on exchanges just so you could send another exchange to swap back to Bitcoin because the Bitcoin network was always backed up. I know, bro. ETH, Eric Trump, Paula. No, I'm not doing Eric Trump. Good idea. Bring back E-News. No E-News. No E-News. No E-News. I know. Thanks, Obama. Trap would be cool. Anon would be funny, like anonymous. Get your bread. No, nothing shilly like that. Remember Velociraptor was pretty funny. Like everyone knows that. Obviously, people do troll here. You know, troll's a big one. Successful kid. That Rick Roll. Somali Inu. Oh my God. Nothing more OG than an Inu. That is actually kind of true, but okay, we got some 2023. Let's see, what does orange border mean? Experimental era. So let's go to orange border. Okay, orange border right here. Experimental. Not a lot. That's peanut butter jelly time. Remember that? Oh, really? Poopy butt Inu. That's pretty funny. How about FUD? Nah, no FUD. But yeah, FUD is interesting because FUD is recognizable, right? FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Like everyone knows what FUD is, right? Damn, look at these OG memes here, bro. The first meme, 1946, Kilroy was here. All your base is actually a meme on base. Homestar just launched new merch. What's Homestar? If you guys could repost the stream if you're watching over on X, that'd be fantastic. Pump it? Nah, nothing like that. No pumpy. So I'm not finding a lot from here. Yeah, damn. No, yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy, dude? My timeline on X is literally filled with shit that people just actually say shit. Like no one knows what's going on. These motherfuckers just say anything on X, bro. Anything. Like unverifiable shit. You know, it's crazy. I don't even know what the hell the truth is anymore on X. You know, it's just like we just don't know, you know. Remember, like Pepe too was Pepe was was remade a bunch of times, right? Remember the Irma Gerd memes? Irma Gerd. Should definitely been a poop emoji called Poopy Butt Inu. True. I mean, that's pretty funny, but yeah, boy. Eggs? Damn, these are old school memes, bro. Remember this? Steals your heart and your wallet. Karen starter pack. Bye, Felicia. I actually watched Friday with my girl the other day. She did not like it. And to be fair, I haven't watched Friday in a long time, and I watched it. You don't even know what the plot is for like 90% of the movie. And it really just is like ridiculous black stereotypes. Like ridiculous, right? But we got to respect it. We got to respect Friday though, right? You guys know the got him guy actually lived where I lived in San Diego. Not liking Friday is wild. I like it, but I get why people wouldn't like it. Like if you're watching a movie from like, I know it's literally a day in the hood. Like I get it, but like if you're like a movie person, you're like, what's the plot? You know, like it's just like over the top stereotypes, right? And to be fair, like Ice Cube is a terrible actor. Next Friday's even better. I like Next Friday too. But put some respect on Friday. That's what I'm saying, bro. Forever Alone coin? No. You ain't from the hood, so you wouldn't get it. Yeah, but I'm from like Mexican hoods, you know? I'm not from a black hood, but Mexican hoods for sure. I like how like Hood's like, you know, like cool points. Like, yeah, I'm from the hood. Yeah. But trust me, we dealt with the same shit, except Mexicans. Wait, I thought Friday was a documentary about black peoples. Thank you. Yeah. Bad allergies. Yeah, who struggled more, me or you, bitch? Who struggled more? Surprise Pikachu. I remember that one. Gala's peaceful as fuck. What do you mean? Only gunshots you hear was on GTA. I didn't play GTA. I played Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, baby. Gonna use my monad launch profits on this. Fuck being the hood in 2025. We getting the money. Yeah, for real. Law, you a real buzzkill. I did not play. I didn't have, dude. I didn't get into Super Nintendo until like 5 years after it was made, and I didn't get any modern console. And I got a PS5 in like 2016, or PS5, PS2 in 2015 or 16. Like I didn't get any system on time. If I did play a system, it was at a friend's house. The only time I was able to get any system on time was when I was an adult and could buy my shit. You know. Other than scammy shit, what happened to that guy with Shinja? I don't fucking know. And we can also like the cool thing about this is that we can talk about like OG memes too in the space. You know, I never liked Nintendo. Dude, I love Nintendo. Well, it's all I had. The main games I played were Earthworm Jim 2, Mortal Kombat 2, and Donkey Kong Country 3. I got first. Then I got 1, and then I never played 2 until like I was an adult. And then what else? And then obviously I think Mario All Stars, something like that. But that's all I had. And I got the Super Nintendo in like 2001 or 10 or 2000. You know, I didn't get it on time. I got a Game Boy Pocket, I think. I don't know if it was on time, but I never could buy batteries. So there's that. You know, I never got to play Pokemon on time because all my friends had it, but I didn't. You know, poor food stamps, EBT, you know, all that good stuff. Section 8. You know, and it wasn't called Snap before. Type shit? No, type shit. No. Type shit. Friday was funny as fuck though, even though it felt low key racist, laughing at the staple of in this. Yeah. I mean, it's like for like a person like not from poverty to be like, oh my god, that's crazy. You know. Oh my god, black people. Yeah. What's up, Brandon? How we doing? Good morning. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Hoorah, hoorah, hoochie mama. Make it a post. Use MetaMask, use Uniswap, use Ethereum. Doge paved the way for great ETH memes like Pepe and Shib. We can turn back time, make meme coins great again. See Doge, Pepe, Shib. Cool. Do you ever get food stamps, bills, booklets, paper money? No, we got a card. We got an EBT card. That's what we used to get an EBT card. Yeah. And we have Section 8 housing. I remember that took a long time because you have to apply for that stuff. But the cool thing about being super poor is that you literally get everything for free, like free school lunch. Like I remember all my friends would like have to pack lunches because they're like middle class, so they don't get shit, you know? We got free lunch, free baby healthcare, babysitters, all kind of free shit. Obviously, you didn't get free like everything else because, like, you know, he's always been rich. Don't lie to you, dude. I've been on my own since I was 18. Yeah, Jayhawk knows. I've been on my own since I was 18, boy. We used to get bills with numbers, look like money bills. I know, right? Back in the day. We don't pay our bills, you know what I mean? But you know, ghetto we were. My mom literally used my sister's social security number to open like a phone line, bro. That's how ghetto we were. Only struggle we had was having the hard meat and nothing to clap. Yeah, you dumb as hell. All right, guys, we gotta come up with a name. Stop. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll come back. Gotta think of a name. Hold on. A meme older than Bitcoin or just something playful? Well, there's really no man. Fuck you. JX says he's gonna sit the pee. No, he's not allowed to stand. Shut up, bitch. Good morning, Roddy. This cat is going viral on TikTok. Is a matter of time till explosion. Yeah, papa. What's up, House Billionaire? How we doing? Don't wash hands, Inu. I never wash my hands, bro. My hands are clean, bro. My wiener is clean, bro. Let's be honest now. A name older than Bitcoin, maybe? Nah. Primed? No. I know I'm not being very helpful, but I'm just, you know. Don't wash hands. You guys are crazy. What are we naming? I don't know. We're naming it the new meme coin we're going to make. The ticker has to look good on X. I think I like OG. What do you guys think of the ticker OG? What do you guys think of the ticker OG? You guys think it's a good ticker? I think OG is a good ticker. OG. With a different name. Hell no, nigga, you ain't pitched some. I like OB. I like OG for the ticker. I think OG is a good ticker. Thoughts? What does the chat think? That shit had me DWHI, don't wash hands, Inu, would have been bomb in 2020. Like it's a brandable ticker. It's like easy. Everybody knows what OG means. Two letters. You know? and then a name. You know, let me hold it. I got hella meat cheese. Absolutely not. Nasties. Yeah, nasties. OG fellas? Interesting. OGF? Fellas? I actually like that. I actually like fellas. Not 100% on it, but yeah, but if it was FUD, we would be able to use FUD anymore. That is true. I mean, we get so much engagement. FUD. No, but it wouldn't be fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Like we have to make it like the meaning. Like the meaning. Okay, think of the meaning. Like think of the meaning, guys. The meaning is like the meaning of like destroying pump fund, not destroying pump fund, but like putting the market share back on Ethereum. Like, you know what I mean? Like fixing the trenches, kind of. You know. OG crew. Happy Sunday. What's up, Obaid? How we doing? Happy Sunday. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Hoorah, hoorah, hoochie mama. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. One second here, guys. Let me check my wallet. Hopium ETH 2.5. Fudney fellas, ticker OG. Nah, I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about the movement. ETH 2.5. That's actually pretty interesting. ETH 2.5 because of like ETH 2.0, but Epic. Now there's already Epic. I actually work with a project called Epic. That's funny. Epic chain. ETH bulls. Ooh. ETH bulls is interesting. It's got to be fellas. This coin is for the OG fellas. ETH bull. OG ETH bull. That's still on a ticker. It's too long, right? An ode to the OGs, fellas. The OG ETH bulls. Too long. Okay. Too long. Okay. OG ETH. What about OG ETH? OG ETH is there's no OG ETH. So let's check Dex tools. Now females are going to be females aren't fellas and got more money to throw. I don't know about that one, but I get where you're coming from. But it has to do with memes too. Like OG ETH isn't like, it's not something with meme. You got to memeify it too. Clifford the dog, Felix the cat, Casper the ghost, CSPR. Maybe just OG meme. Too long Inu. Right. Okay, so we have OG ETH. Oops. You have OG. Unknown. I'm nice. Thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. GM. OGF is cool. OG fellas. I guess that could be like memes too. OGF, the OG fellas. The original fellas. That's cool. DoGF. Please take your time with the name. No, we are taking our time. We were talking about last stream too. Dude, I've been getting a bunch of like scam text messages from Coinbase saying, "Hey, you need to call this number." OG ETH, OG meme, OGF, original fellas. No, not launching today. No. No, there are too many. Yeah, I don't want anything with Doge in the name. OGF is pretty cool. The original fellas. OG Flood, nah. So far I'm stuck on OGF. The original fellas. I like that. Just say OG memes relates better to everyone, and maybe like we could also talk about like we do want to focus on like meme coins and meme culture, but part of the goal also is like OG, like a remembering like the OGs that did it good, Uniswap and MetaMask, and it may not seem like they're OGs, but they are OGs, dude. Like they're actually OGs. Like in the meme coin space, like meme coin space is still fresh. You could say Dogecoin was created in 2013, but really 2020 is like where like memes started with Shiba Inu, right? And obviously it was Uniswap and MetaMask. My morning's good. How about you? I'm nice. Old meme? No, not old meme. Jock, make the damn emote. Why me and Kayla both have dog coins next to our names? Because you guys are OGs. You're the literal like the Dogecoin is like we're meme coin people. That is like the best meme. Well, it is the meme, right? OG memes. That's why the Dogecoin is like it's like it's a higher, higher status. It's Dogecoin. It's like the best meme. That's why I did that. Yeah, but you get it for being like a year after. I don't think you can. Not gonna make it. Cope. No, I don't want any of that. Let me see. Customization. What is it under? Is it memberships? Dashboard? Is it settings? Hold on, sidebar. Dashboard? Maybe under Memberships. See all members. Dude, I have people that have been like Anthony, Sacco Hunt. Like the highest people in my memberships. Oh, Lottie's coming. We have Anthony, Sacco, Lively, Near Snow, Rorschach, Andrew. Like, there's so many people paying for like my memberships, which is crazy still. We have Jayhawk down here. I say like the only active ones from like the top are like obviously Sacco. Jayhawk down here. Yep. Samuel, Javi. Wow. It's after after 2 years you get a Dogecoin. I don't know if you could do one for like 3 years and above. You know, but that's your airdrop list. I know, right? Is it on? Yeah, it's going to be on ETH. Yes. See, Kayla ain't on that shit. No, she is on the list. She's there. Oh, Sacco says, bro, I need you to just go and start streaming Monday morning. I miss you in the stream this morning. I know. What's up, Art Caffeine? How we doing? We miss Javi, right? Javi has, regular life responsibilities. Skip me, Nuka. Of course, Bud. We know you're on there, bro. Come on, Bud. It just keeps resetting. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Where's Bud at? I'm trying to find your. See, I don't know why it keeps resetting. Stop doing that. See, it keeps resetting, right? I'm not doing anything, and like it'll go back to the top. The fuck? Stop doing that. Hurry up and make one. We are tired of scam and rugs. What's up, Stonk? How we doing? Roscoe, the 2025 G1 champion driver's dog. He always likes posting about a dog. I'm not doing another dog. You see, that's all so played out, bro. All right, so far I like the original fellas. OGF. That's pretty cool. OG Degens. That's pretty cool too. The original. Yeah, shout out to Fog. We're actually doing a space for Fog tomorrow. Probably one of the only good small cap products left in the space right now. Doing all right. Fucking cold over here. Can't wait to fly back to Singapore. Hey. The original Degens is cool. How were the F1 races? I haven't got into it yet, but I know people love it. How is F1? All right, so we got the original Degens is pretty cool. Moon this? Nah. Nothing pumpy. Okay, so OGD. OGD is pretty cool, right? The original Degens. The original Degens. I like that. What's up, the real Kelly? Nothing is pumping, but things are starting to reverse. I hope so. I hope it's not a dead cat bounce. The real Kelly. I hope it's not like a dead cat bounce. Like people are, the market's just, getting a little hope before we dump. Vault time capsule? Nah. Popeye sounds real good right now. Of course, Popeye sounds good, Jayhawk. Popeye's always sounds good, bro. Dude, absolutely the same. Yeah, it's just like, you know how it is, bro. Who knows? I watch all F1 races as well as all the practice and qualifying sessions so I can get a damn. So you really like it. You know, good, well, and well, it's holiday season. That shit done for the year. I mean, the truth is, like, we just haven't got retail in this space. I like H bar. I don't know much about Tel, but obviously H bar OG. It's just like, dude, when it comes to like, when it comes to like retail, it's impossible it's impossible to ask the average person to get into meme coins. One, because they're probably gonna get rugged overnight, and two, like, there's nothing to hope for, like, be excited about. And like retail, like the average person, bro, it's just not in the cards for them to buy crypto right now. Like, they have to buy food and shit. Like, motherfuckers now they got to buy gifts for their family. I know that's stressful for some people. Fuck me. No, we can't do fucking meme. It has to be like brandable. The original Degens is cool. The original Degens is actually cool because, like, it would give like a lot of people that were like in the OG. Yeah, because like, yeah, I like the original Degens. OGD, the original Degens. Club after hours, you can put any popular token in the picture over time, all chilling. People forget how liquidated motherfuckers got a couple of weeks ago. Literally everyone lost. That's true, yeah. I mean, $19 billion, The original Degens. We like that. And like, our angle could be like, we were that's actually good. Yeah, let's go with, okay, maybe original Degens. Like, obviously, if you're on the channel, like, our community is called the Degenerates, right? But like, we call OG because, like, there was more than just 24 hours. Boomers is on base. Yeah, there's no OGD anywhere. It's all right for new retail. That's why this coin is for the original Degen fellas. Exactly. Or just the original Degen. I think that simple, short. Start off with the original fellas. Good by Glenn and OGD. The original Degens. And the hashtag looks cool as fuck, doesn't it? Let me say to my girlfriend. Hold on. Baby. 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 Your head? Oh my god. OGD, the original Degens. Ticker, OGD. Original Degens. Degens. You like it? I like it. Because it's like original. Yeah, Degens. Okay. Alright, well, Sure. Hey, girlfriend doesn't like the name, guys. Scrap it. Girlfriend doesn't like the name. New girlfriend or new ticker symbol? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, what are we doing? You gotta greet the girlfriend when she comes in. She ain't making one foot in the door and he already trying to smash. That is actually true. Sis, just tell him you don't care. He can shut the fuck up. She literally said, "Oh my god." So just off that moment in this run, we cooked. And of course, in January, people going to take what's left for taxes. I don't see anyone doing anything to pump us. True. Yeah. We're playing the long game here. All right, let's go to Canva. Let's cook a little bit. Yeah. I like original demon. That's it. Original demon. We'll keep that. Girlfriend doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. What's up, Trader Shop? How we doing, baby? Too bad we didn't ask her. Exactly. It's go time. Let's go. What's up, Trader Shop? Let's go, baby. We pumping or what? Give us some fucking news. Give us some news on the market, bro. Unless you posted something. Ooh, I got an idea. Hold on. She's not a true G, that is actually true. I have an idea. Hold on. What's up, bro? What's up, man? How we doing? Ask the wife, man. You are better off. 100% women's opinions on haircuts too, not dudes. She's not, but she's not a true G. No. Hobbs gonna tell us quick we are. Been posting tail weekend on Bitcoin only for now, but I'm cooking. What about, dude? Chop. You're gonna have a huge platform in like no time at all. Even though I'm not even active in your Discord, I'm gonna continue paying you every month. You know what I mean? It's the principle. You know what I mean? It's an idea or emotion picture. Looking for some good font. Okay, let's just okay, let's do text box. Text. Oops. MCG, my crypto journey is perfect for everyone that matches you the bomb. Yeah, I don't want it to be about me though. All right, OGD, the original DGens. I was thinking of like cool, like font style, like all the way across, you know, but like at a curve a little bit. We could do the curve here in a second. I could do that here, but I just want to see some good. Um, so I usually do 4 servings, like I think it's like 200 grams, and then add 2 eggs with that. I don't use milk, and then 2 Splendas, and then the consistency has to be thick, and you got to cook them slow. Protein pancakes. Shut up, Jayhawk. I just gotta tell Jayhawk to shut up every once. Ooh, Chris. Ooh, okay. That's pretty sick. You gotta make it memey too. You know what I mean? Animate or effects? I like that. That's pretty cool. Something like that. A little bigger. Dogenomics needs to be the title of the white paper. Dogenomics. What's your favorite part about thinking about Virginia? It's chill and tame. No? Yeah, Jay, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually terrible. Dogenomics, Rodney. That's actually funny, but actually Doge has terrible tokenomics though. Rodney, I then told you to stop talking to me like you got hands like that. Jayhawk, I swear to God, I'll kick Jayhawk one time in the leg and he'll be cooked. One time. One good low kick, bro, and the little chicken legs, you know what I mean? Just done, bro. Actually done. Why is that like that? Hold on. Which one did we? This is the one we downloaded? No. That's pretty cool. Dogenomics, Nuka not Doge. Wait, what? Dogenomics, Nuka not Doge? What do you mean? ETH miss be moving because Pulse is finally bottoming at the moment? That's pretty cool. 91K. Let's go. Wait, are we in a good pump for good? What do you think? Someone please help me. Here we go with the hopium. She's gonna talk about 91 and crash and burn. You guys are, come on, have a little faith. I know Jayhawk's always fucking just bearish. Just bearish all the time. Ew. Ugh. That's cool. Nah, tell his ass he's cooked. No, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. That's not what I'm trying to hear right now. You know, I'm trying to hear that we're not cooked. That's what I'm trying to hear. Tell me what I need to hear, you know? And what I need to hear is bullishness. You know, that's what I need. That's what I need to hear right now. Jog, the shit playing out exactly as I wrote my pinned tweet. We about to short squeeze to 130 plus. What? You think so? Hey, the bull market's not over. You got enough motherfuckers lying. You ain't gonna beat one of them. Hey, that's what Hobbs has been tweeting me. Yeah, it ain't over yet, boys. Trader Shop is 100. Yeah, so fucking relax, Jayhawk. God damn, fucking just bearish all the time. The hell is this? What the fuck? It's over. Trump gonna cancel any of that shit? I can't wait till he puts somebody in Federal Reserve that just does everything he says. You know, like like an actual yes man. Whatever you say, Daddy Trump. Hobbs never wrong. It can spike to exactly where he says because that motherfucker never wrong. And then as soon as Hobbs is right, as Jayhawk was right, will be followed shortly. True. Uncle Trump gonna send it after the non-believers are out. I don't know if you know that institutions are all in crypto right now. They're not really believers. They're believers in fucking. And Ryoshi believer, thank you so much for fucking becoming a subscriber. I appreciate you. How you doing? Go read my tweet, Jayhawk. We will get Santa rally, and then the decline will start. I think bear market is brewing, but bears are always too early. All right, I'll read your. All right, the original degens. Is it? All right, let me go to Hobbs. Bitcoin analysis. Monthly candles consolidate for 4 months. The current price action I viewed as manipulation, consolidation, manipulation, expansion. Buyers appeared below 93K and can still go as low as 84K. If price can close above 97K, we will see a massive short squeeze. Thesis invalidation. So invalidation 74K, and then target is 130. Yeah, appreciate you, Ryoshi. Believe I give you a follow back. We need Maxi 40 rally before we crash. Yeah, but do we have like, you know, do we have the same people, you know? Like, do we need retail to go crazy? Is what I'm saying. Do we need retail to go crazy? I will have been active this last week, because I had a wedding to go to, but my bare ass is back. Pause. We had it. Pause. Yeah, no, I looked at the chart. Yeah, I mean, it did get down to like what, 81K, but right here, manipulation. But in validation is at 74K, right? And then boom. Retail does not move the markets; they never have. So all institutions. I don't like that. Anybody kicked around here? I'm going to throw Zaddy Trump's $2,000 at Rod Dizzle. I know, right? If it happens in 2029, Hobbs is still right because he ain't say exactly when. No, he said next, right? So next is soon. I'm taking everything I have and I'm long in the market, Hobbs. If I can go broke, Hobbs, I'm blaming you. Do you believe in the 4-year cycle or do you believe in crypto? There's a huge difference. True. You could say that. You know? Hobbs made me and Kayla look like clowns with Aster. We talked all this shit, and he said, "Hey, that shit's going to 91 cents." And we were like, "Man, shut the fuck up. That motherfucker tanked straight to 91." I know, bro. In 1 month and 9 days, we were trading above 130K. Hey, damn. That's what I'm talking about, baby. One second here, guys. Hobbs an insider? He was, bro. And that shit was at 240. I mean, I waited till $1.50 to get in, but what's up, D? Nagget? Screenshot that shit, right? It's here. It's documented. This stream ain't going away. I mean, it's right here, right? Your proof is right here. Yeah, dude. I hope he has a good game, Selmo Fudd. I hate people like talking shit about the man. Like he's a rookie, bro. He took complete ownership over his mistakes, you could say. Let's see when do they play? When do the Browns play? They play at 4 o'clock Eastern time against the Raiders. That's a game for them to win. Hi Rodney, I got in early on XCL. You mentioned before the dev is officially asking for people never give your private keys to anybody. Yeah, never give your private keys to I don't know what that is, but you never give your private keys to anybody. Anybody. I don't know if that's real, but never anybody for sure. Anybody ever. I don't know how like legit that is, or maybe there's some like lost in translation thing, but I'm gonna watch the Patriots game today. See Drake May. Got the Colts, man. Colts and Chiefs. I gave Roddy my seed phrase years ago. He didn't feel it was worth robbing. If anybody asks for your seed phrases, you ignore them. Yeah. Say, oh, this guy's obviously nuts or hacked or something. So my crypto journey, what token should be Rodney, my man, playing best name though? Ticker MCJ. It's a cool ticker, but it's not about me, So sad. Yeah, hopefully he's not, I mean, Acceler did like a 35x, which is fucking nuts in this market. So all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here for the day. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Just wanted to do this stream. Okay, we have a name, we have some art, we have an angle, right? And I think next stream we'll come up with like a mission statement, like exactly what we want to do. And then obviously I'll work on getting the contract and whatever made. But you guys will know before it's launched. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.